he had never thrown a fucking 300-yard passing game prior to last year.
Yeah, right. And then
2 years and never a 300-yard passing game.
I mean, we covered
and then he blew up for 5,500 yards or whatever it was.
No, it wasn't 55. 54? It was 36 touchdowns. It was like 4,700 yards. Okay. It was still very big.
It was
and 7 rushing
astronomical.
touchdowns. I mean,
like it reminded me of when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were blatantly taking steroids during the home run race. That's what it felt like with Josh Allen. All of a sudden, he's just like Superman. You're like, all right, yeah, he's just different. He's just like he's doing something differently than everyone else.
I preferred my parallel. Sorry to shit on your point. It had nothing to do with football, by the way. This is a football podcast.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It was the Cam Newton thing. Like, Cam Newton threw 35 touchdowns his MVP year and never threw for over 23 in any other year.
Because the league caught up with him, maybe, right?
Just in general, like, it was just a magical year. We're like, magic's in the air.
Imagination.
Yeah, well, that's South Park. I was singing the Sunny, but, yeah. You're just off the base there, buddy.
No.
Is it that shirt? Did you button?
I can't breathe with this thing.
So, as much as it hurts us, man, we love Diggs. And, like,
He's
I
good.
will take
He's good.
Diggs at the price. The price is late second round, and he's never going to make it there. So, therefore, I'll have 0 shares of Diggs.
Unfortunately, because he's going to be helpful to a lot of things. He's going to be a good player.
Like, I'm going to take Hopkins over Diggs. I'm going to take DK Metcalf over Diggs. I probably will take Calvin Ridley over Diggs.
Because I think everyone is getting drafted at below their peak.
Yeah.
Again,
DK
I love the Diggs is getting drafted at his peak.
So that's the wide receiver rundown. But I actually, real quick, since it's a special night, and I have a couple little secret topics to talk about here, and you don't even know what I'm going at here.
You know about this, Brad? No.
He put me up to it.
Wow.
2 things. One thing, have you seen Bam Margera recently? You heard about him? Like, it's not good.
No.
It's a Delonte West situation. And you know about Delonte West, right?
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's that bad.
He's poor now?
Well, he's not homeless, but I'm talking about just being a crazy fucking person that's
no, to me, it's if he's just rich and fat.
No, he's not rich anymore. No. He's begging for people to give him money on his Venmo.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He's done. I'm sure his parents probably stole his money for all the shit they put him through. He put him through. Like, dude, he's not in the new Jackass. Like, so, like, the backstory is the Jackass is like, there's a new one coming out.
Is there?
And they're like, they're banning him from it because he's just is mentally not able to do it.
That's more sad.
No, it is sad. We're not trying to make light on this situation, but Bam is only 41 years old. Like, I don't think I look good. Look at me. I'm wearing a goddamn tank top.
Yeah.
I'm 33. I don't look great by any stretch for my age. I don't think I look old though.
But
Bam looks like his dad now. Like, he looks like he's 55 years old, bro.
Yeah.
He's fat. He is just, dude. He's out of his mind. He can't even put a coherent sentence together.
That's rough.
And dude, Bam Margera was one of the hottest things ever.
We grew up with Bam.
Dude,
like
he could have had any girl he wanted, right?
Everyone our age knows Bam.
Right.
Yeah.
CKY, fucking Jackass, dude.
Yeah.
Professional skateboarder. Could he not have had any girl he wanted?
He was hot for a little
bit. Dude. And, like, he wasn't the best looking dude, but he was, like, he had the style, he had the swag. Like,
he was a fun guy. Like, guys wanted to be friends with him, and I'm sure
girls wanted him. Yeah, sure, guys wanted to be him, and girls wanted to be with him.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
That's the quote. I always put shit in his mouth. Shit, man, it's too late. So anyway, though, I wanted to just bring it up because a lot of people hadn't heard about it.
Yes,
he is like, dude. Like, I don't think he's gonna live 5 more years. And, like, ever since Ryan Dunn had that, like, in 2011 where it went downhill, like, you know about Ryan Dunn's, like, Lamborghini car accident where he died, going 100 miles an hour, drunk as fuck, like, that's typical Ryan Dunn shit, though, right?
You live that lifestyle. I mean, you play with
fire,
you're going to get burned. Yeah.
And then, like, he took that super hard where it's like, dude, no your buddy was a fucking moron that was always drunk and drove 100 miles an hour.
That's just the way they lived. I mean, they lived they died the way they lived. I mean, that Ryan Dunn.
It's like having your friend who's a crazy junkie and he dies of a heroin overdose and you're super devastated. It's like, I get it's sad, but he did heroin for 8 years. He pushed the limits. He didn't give a shit. He didn't know how to like control his doses. He didn't know how to not drive 100 miles an hour with a Lamborghini. Hammered. Like,
yeah.
So that's what
they're
took
risk
him.
takers. So
Yeah. We're getting a little deep here, but it was a thing. Like I didn't hear about this until a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Damn, Bam!
That sucks, man.
Yeah, you're like done." And like somehow Johnny Knoxville is just totally fine. Same old Johnny.
I'm of everything you said. What I'm curious is, what did he do to isolate himself from the rest of the Jackass guys? Obviously, he burnt that bridge, right? Because if he's hurting for dough,
right?
Like he
now
is
he's not
one of the
there, and
Jackass.
He was Jackass.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude.
So like I know
he was CKY.
I know
right?
Johnny
like,
Knoxville is Hollywood now.
Right, but he was CKY before Jackass. Like Bam was the original.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You know
so
what I mean? Like,
what did he do to burn that? Like he's
probably just be all fucking.
Obviously, he's hurting, man.
Yeah,
I hope,
right. It sucks.
I wish the best for him.
Like
man.
we're not trying to shit on Bam here. We're just like asking and just like, have you seen him? Like, obviously, like we haven't seen him personally. I'd probably have a beer with him right now. He'd probably rob me.
I don't know if we
so.
should have him a beer.
No.
Beer.
So the second topic, that this one's a little bit more of a lighthearted one.
What else you got?
FLESHLIGHTS.
Whoa.
Have you heard of them?
You heard about this? You seen this?
have you tried it? Do you know about it? Like,
I've
never tried.
What is
one.
something I'm uncomfortable talking about?
FLESHLIGHTS?
No, go ahead. That's my Johnny.
Well, have
Carson.
you?
Actually, that was a bad Johnny Carson. I don't even know. What does Johnny Carson sound like?
Oh, I don't know.
What does what is something I'm uncomfortable talking about?
There you go.
Is that Johnny?
Is it FLESHLIGHTS?
Well, you'd have the answer. I'm
asking you. Oh, I'm not uncomfortable talking about it. I just brought it up.
I don't. Which is why.
I just thought we'd give them some bonus material at 3 a.m. and we're drunk and people like it's funny. I don't know. Like,
okay. Just the Bam to FLESHLIGHTS thing.
It's weird,
Yeah.
weird, right?
Go ahead. I'm just trying.
I'm not trying to do FLESHLIGHTS with Bam or anything.
Every time I get uncomfortable, I do with Johnny Carson.
Right. Nice little bit. No, the question was like they're new. You know, they've been around for a while, but now I'm sure the technology is better than it was.
Yeah.
So like before, maybe you had to worry about getting your dick stuck in it and like, you know, having to like go to the doctor. Like now, it's probably like
what
you can
brand
probably
of
operate
flashlights
it.
are you buying?
I don't know. You can probably operate it with your phone now, dude.
Actually, I saw
Right?
something
Like-
with the rapper 2 Chainz.
Kind of. I mean,
So he
I
has
don't know.
something where he does like luxury shit. So he goes and smokes like the most expensive weed, where it's like luxury that, and he went and did like a luxury fleshlight,
Ooh.
where how it works is it's a 2-part system where it's like it's like a fucking thing, like a robotic thing, but it connects through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or internet through the internet to a vibrator, a dildo.
Whoa.
So as the chick's doing what she does, it simulates the same motion. So if you're on vacation,
Right.
she could do what she's doing, and it is the same,
Wow.
So she can, however she wants to pace it or whatever.
Oh.
She can, yeah. So to your point, the
That's
technology.
pretty, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying,
How'd you sucker me into that? Why am I the one divulging the gold? here?
Apparently, you've done a lot of research on the topic.
I
and-
watched a 2 Chainz video on.
You know what's great is I gave him all the research for today's pod, right? And he comes here with just 4 names, and then I don't even tell him about the fleshlight thing, and this motherfucker gives me a deep dive on like fleshlight technology. I didn't mention this.
You
So,
dropped the DJ Moore on me. I had to drop you the flashlight. So.
Well, give me some more flashlight info. Any
So
more?
I no.
No,
So Elon
okay,
Musk has
so-
this startup.
Oh, Jesus. So the question is, like,
You can fuck a star.
have you ever used one? He's thinking about it.
No, I think not like the brand. Yeah, no. I
You've used something similar?
Yeah, probably.
How was it? Crickets.
Yeah, the cricket. No, I felt like when I used it, it was more. It was like I wasn't alone. It's that like it was more like playtime, I guess.
With a girl?
Yeah, it was more like we had ordered a bunch of stuff from Adam and Eve or something like that.
See, we are straight.
Yeah. Was my story believable?
So how did it feel? Like, was it better? Or was it
Well,
not better than a
no,
pussy? But
no, yeah. Here's the thing. In the moment, it was more. I was more anticipating the act. It was more playful. Like I wasn't just doing it to finish. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess it was fine, but it was more like you know what I'm saying? Like the playful thought of the atmosphere was more of a turn on than it was the actual product. So I mean, it was fine. I don't know.
Have you heard of the molded like sex pieces you can do? Like you give your significant other, like where you can do a mold of your penis, or they can do a mold of the vagina.
Yeah, I've heard of
like,
that.
Which is strange, but that's a thing people do.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just like, I could mold my penis for you, but I can just give you the real thing.
The idea is like when you're not there. Yeah.
Right. Wouldn't they just want something bigger? I'm not saying I'm small. Okay.
Yeah, you said that. I don't know.
Well, no. I would say it's always bigger is better, right? Like, it's like, wouldn't I want something tighter? Not saying she's loose, but like, wouldn't I rather have something tighter? Or
let me get you a bigger shovel because you're digging yourself pretty good. Like,
well, there's no way Erica's listening at this point because this is way too long. If she is, I'm not talking about you.
Brad, you won't say anything. I know you won't.
Well, nothing's tighter than Brad. Rob squared. You like that bonus content, Sonny?
Nice. Yeah.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
This is how we do it.
This is how we. How long is that?
40.